Om Ajnanantimirandasya Jnananjanasraka Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Bula official YouTube channel. Today I am going to speak on 6th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th canto, which describes Maharaj Parikshit's attainment of liberation, Maharaj Janmejaya's performance of sacrifice for killing all snakes, the origin of the Vedas, and Srila Vedavyasa's dividing of the Vedic literature. After hearing the words of Sri Sukadev, Maharaj Parikshit stated that by having listened to the Bhagavatam, which is the compendium of the Puranas and which is full of all the nectarian pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that Uttama Shloka, Parikshit had attained the transcendental position of fearlessness and oneness with the Supreme. His ignorance had been dispelled, and by the mercy of Sri Sukadev, he had gained sight of the supremely auspicious personal form of God, namely the personality of Godhead Sri Hari. As a result, he had cast aside all fear of death. Sri Parikshit Maharaj then begged Sukadeva Goswami to permit him to fix his heart upon the lotus feet of the Lord Hari and give up his life. 12:6-7. In the text 7, it is stated that Ajnanam cha nirastam me jnana vijnana nishtaya bhavata darshitam khemam param bhagavata padam. That means all my ajnana has been eradicated. Ajnanam cha nirastam me. How? Jnana vijnana nishtaya. By the jnana and vijnana given by Sukadeva Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam. And Bhavata Darshitam Khemam, you have shown me how the auspicious path, Khemam, auspicious path, Param Bhagavata Padam. Only auspicious path is the Lord, the lotus feet of the Lord Hari. It has been stated in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Parikshit Maharaj was convinced. In his purport, the Siddhartha Swami says, Nanu kim prana tyagena kinchit kala jnananishta bhava tatra. If Sukadeva Goswami will tell Parikshit, why do you think of giving up life? You just jnananishta, kinchit kala jnananishta bhava. You jnana, you discuss about this jnana or you think about this jnana nishta. So, in answer to that question, this is stated by Parikshit Maharaj, Ajnanam cha nirastame, all ajnana has been eradicated. So, granting this permission, Sri Sukadeva Goswami rose and departed. 7 days and nights passed discussing Srimad Bhagavatam non-stop, without any stop. And subsequently Maharaj Parikshit, free of all doubts, sat down in yogic posture and merged himself in meditation upon the Super Soul. Then the snake bird Taksaka, arriving in the disguise of a Brahmana, beat him, and the body of the saintly king immediately burned to ashes. Actually, Parikshit Maharaj has left his body prior to the biting of Taksaka. Parikshit Maharaj left his body. So Taksaka only served the Parikshit Maharaj by doing sanskar of his body. Yeah, that is Agni sanskar. That is 10 sanskars in Vedic literature, the Savita sanskar, and the last sanskar is this cremation of Agni sanskar, last sanskar. Takyak served the Parikshit Maharaj in this way. But Janmejaya, the son of Parikshit, became very angry, and when he received the news of his father's death, he began a sacrificial performance for the purpose of destroying all the snakes. Even though Taksaka received protection from Indra, he nevertheless became attracted by the mantras and was about to fall into the fire, the sacrificial fire. Seeing this, Brihaspati, the son of Angira Rishi, came and advised Maharaj Janmejaya that Taksaka could not be killed because he had drunk the nectar of the demigods. Furthermore, Angira said that all living entities must enjoy the fruits of their past activities. Therefore, the king should give up this sacrifice. Janmejaya was thus convinced by the words of Brihaspati and stopped his sacrifice, this snake sacrifice. Thereafter, Sutta Goswami, in response to questions from Shaunaga, described the divisions of the Vedas. From the heart of the topmost demigod Brahma came the subtle transcendental vibration, and from this subtle sound vibration arose the syllable Om, Pranava, greatly potent and self-luminous. Using this Onkar, Lord Brahma created the original Vedas and taught them to his sons, Marichi and others, who were all saintly leaders of the Brahmana community. It is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Pranamiti Jayi Artha Gayatri Sahi hai. Sahi Artha Chatusloki Bhagavati Vibulya Kai. So there are the whatever knowledge is there in Srimad Bhagavatam, all Vedic literatures. Srimad Bhagavatam is stated to be the summary of all the Vedic literatures. And if that is to be concised, that is Gayatri, Om Bhur Bhuvasva. And if that Gayatri is to be concised, that is Om Pranava. Pranava Sarva Vedeshu, the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita. So all Vedic literatures can be precise, can be concised one letter, that is Om Pranava. Acharya says this Om means there are three letters in that Om, A, U and Ma. A means Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says Akhyarana Akarvasmi. And U means Radharani. And Ma means Jiva. So this Om, if it is expanded, there is no end to this expansion. Pranava, this is Vedic literature. We have to learn in this way. And so anyway, this body of Vedic knowledge was handed down through the disciplic succession of spiritual masters until the end of Dwapar Yuga, when Lord Vyasadeva divided it into 4 parts and instructed various schools of sages in these 4 Sangitas. Rik, Sama, Jaju, Atharva. When the sage Yajnavalkya was rejected by his spiritual master, he had to give up all the Vedic mantras he had received from him. To obtain new mantras of the Yajurveda, Yajnavalkya worshipped the Supreme Lord in the form of the sun god. Sri Surya Deva subsequently fulfilled his prayer. He gave him this knowledge. Yajnavalkya Rishi. Famous Rishis are there. So in this way we see this 6th chapter. Which actually Acharya says from the first canto, first chapter, first verse till 12th canto, 13th chapter, 13th verse. I think that is the last verse. This is 18,000 verses. All these verses were spoken by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. So we may not be able to understand how it is, but it is in this way. Anyway, we see that Sukadeva Goswami is the last this lesson in 6th chapter. Thereafter, Sutta Goswami says other points. In this way, we'll see that there are another 7 to 13 these 7 chapters are still there. We will discuss it, and in this way, this 12th canto will be completed. So thank you very much for listening to our lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channels and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare